In the ancient kingdom of Varisia, nestled between towering mountains and dark forests, Queen Lysara ruled with an iron fist. She was known for her breathtaking beauty, but behind her emerald eyes lay an insatiable hunger for power. Born to a dying dynasty, she ascended the throne after the mysterious deaths of her parents and siblings. Whispers spread that she had arranged their demise, but none dared to accuse her openly. Lysara's kingdom was crumbling, plagued by famine, rebellion, and a failing economy. Desperate to preserve her rule, she sought answers in forbidden places. Deep within the catacombs beneath her castle, she uncovered an ancient book bound in human flesh. It spoke of a ritual to summon a demon lord who could grant her absolute power in exchange for a simple sacrifice, her soul. The pact with the devil. One stormy night beneath a blood-red moon, Lysara performed the unholy ritual. She slit the throat of a virgin maiden and chanted the incantations from the book. The torches in the chamber flickered wildly and the air grew thick with the scent of sulfur. From the darkness emerged a figure cloaked in shadows. Ozrath, the deceiver, a demon of boundless power. Azrath smiled with jagged teeth. You summon me, mortal queen. What is it you see? Lysara did not hesitate. Power absolute. Power, let my enemies kneel before me. Let my lands flourish. And let my reign never end. Azrath's laughter echoed through the chamber. You ask for much, but I am generous. You shall have all you desire, but in return, when the time comes, you will belong to me. Lysara agreed, sealing the pact with a kiss upon the demon's clawed hand. At once, a dark energy coursed through her veins, and she felt stronger than ever. The rise of the cursed queen, the effects of the pact were immediate. Crops flourished overnight, rivers brimmed with fish, and the gold in her treasury doubled. Rebels who dared to challenge her vanished without a trace, and her enemies fell before her armies as though cursed her. Beauty became unnatural, her skin radiant, her voice intoxicating, but the more power she wielded, the more ruthless she became. She imposed harsh laws, demanding absolute loyalty. Those who defied her were impaled upon blackened stakes that lined the palace walls. Then rumors began. Servants spoke of shadowy figures moving in the castle at night. Whispers in the halls with no speakers. Some claimed they saw the queen's reflection in the mirror, moving on its own, grinning when she lust. Lysara ignored these omens, the descent into madness. Years passed, and Lysara remained untouched by age, her kingdom thriving. But strange misfortunes began to befall her people. Livestock were found drained of blood. Children disappeared, their beds left cold and empty. The land once fertile began to blacken, as if rejecting the unnatural magic sustaining it. One night the queen awoke to whispers in her chamber. The shadows seemed to move, twisting into clawed hands, reaching for her as Wrath appeared. His grin whiter than before. The time has come, my queen, he said. Lysara quailed. No, you promised me eternal rule. Azrath chuckled. And so you shall rule forever, but not as you imagined. Before she could flee, the shadows consumed her. Screams echoed through the halls as her body twisted and contorted. Her skin blackened, her fingers lengthened into claws, and her once beautiful face became a monstrous visage of agony and rage. She had become something inhuman, a wraith bound to the palace, unable to leave, unable to die. The fall of Varisia. As dawn broke, the people found the castle gates open, but within there was nothing but ruin. The grand halls were crumbling, the golden thrones tarnished, and the queen's once magnificent form had become a horror lurking in the shadows. Varisia once. Roity became a cursed land. Travelers spoke of a ghostly queen wandering the ruins, whispering in the darkness, forever seeking a way to escape her fate. But there was no escape. The queen had asked for eternal rule, and Azarath had granted it. She would reign, forever cursed over a dead kingdom. Her cries of regret lost in the endless night